know exactly what we're going to find, but we're going to learn something incredible. You often hear about people discovering new organisms. Oh, we discovered a new microorganism, we discovered a new frog. But what about new metabolisms? New ways of processing carbon and nitrogen and sulfur and phosphorus and iron and manganese. And this is the kind of place where you can actually find something new in terms of metabolic diversity.
There's a lot of talk about CO2 dynamics in the atmosphere and that causing a greenhouse gas, but methane is 30 times more potent of a greenhouse gas than CO2. And what we're going to be doing down there is looking at organisms that eat and produce methane, and understanding their metabolisms can have an application in science and how we deal with our rapidly changing world.
In the Gulf of California, you've got new ocean crust being generated underneath your feet on the bottom. Hydrothermally heated fluids bubbling through this crust, cooking the organic matter, making oil. You've got really novel organisms, some of whom were not even known to science a couple of years ago, that we now know proliferate in these areas.
Microbes rule our world, they rule us. The reason we have the climate we have, they're the reason we're healthy or we're not healthy. Bacteriology for a long time has been based on what we can culture and then examine. And they often say we're able to culture maybe 1% of all the microbes in the world. So that's a big chunk that we've never been able to cultivate and study.
Hydrothermal plumes likely host one of the most diverse ecosystems, a huge microbe and virus party, primarily coming from the presence of so many different chemicals in there. The fact that we will be able to study microorganisms and viruses in their natural habitat here will help us learn about how they might respond to future global change.
This is a cruise of exploration. About every scientist on board is doing something new and different and kind of pushing the bounds of their experience and probably comfort zone. So I'm excited about trying out new technology.
Having a DNA sequencer on board is just an amazing opportunity to begin with. What's really great about the MinION is its size. Very portable and small, only slightly larger than the USB drive. It's been to space and the space station, and now we're bringing it to the bottom of the ocean to look at these invisible communities that we can't see and get data in as little as 15 minutes, depending on how much DNA you have. That allows you to cater your experiments on board based on what you find in the sequencing data. That's really remarkable because now we know kind of what to look for and could cater our experiments accordingly that way.
We're going to see things that we would have seen 2 or 3 months from now and gone, oh my God, if only we had done A, B, C, D, E. And we can do that because we're going to know tomorrow instead of 3 months from now.
That's an exciting bit of science to be a part of.
The possibility for discovery is so immense here. You don't see anything like this anywhere else. It's a spiritual experience. It's not just a scientific experience, it's spiritual. It changes you. And it's different from watching, Blue Planet and seeing these scenes on your television, because it's exploration in progress. It's like, we don't know what's over there. We're gonna go look. And that is a thrill.
How many people get to go and explore a mile or two down under the surface? It's like going to another planet.